I don't have a regular furniture video this week. It's Memorial Day weekend and I'm taking time out. I spent almost a month with Tommy at his house, and that's my oldest son, and we did a lot of different projects and I helped him a little bit. I went up there and I painted a room for him that had never been done, and we got that done, so it was a really big job. We refreshed that bedroom, and Tom did a lot of work in his gardens, and so I thought I would take you along for the ride and show you the gardens and show you the before and after of the paint. Yeah, so there's Louise. Hi, Louise. She's my shadow. So this is the room. I didn't take a picture of it all put together. I actually started taking the room apart and doing some spackling on the walls. But this room, it gets light from the northeast. And when you come in, you're facing that northeast window, so you're backlit, and everything looks like this, like you just can't see anything. You can't see the colors. It's just not the prettiest room. So you can see a little color on the back wall because that's being lit by that one window. And it's a little bit better with the door open, of course, but I have the door closed right now for the kitties, because there's one kitty outside, Tommy's kitty, Creasy. And Louise is on the inside because they don't always get along that well. So anyway, I have spackled. I might do some more. I'm going to continue wiping down the walls and making sure there's no dust, nothing to interfere with my paint. I'm going to move out some of the furniture here and move the bed so I can get behind that wall and make sure everything is intact before I start doing some final sanding on my new spackling, and then I'll be starting to paint.
You're not going to get a good picture here if that stuff starts sprouting.
No, but you know what I thought was that later on I could do like a little 5-minute video just of pieces of your garden and things we did the past couple of weeks.
You can tell I didn't think that these would sprout that great. I see there's like 3 sprouts there, 2 there, 2 there. There's 2 right there.
And so this is corn, and
this is watermelon, and this is honeydew melon. There's corn back here in that little spot, and this is pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
That's amaranth.
Oh.
And these are potatoes.
Potatoes. These are pear trees, peach trees.
Peach trees, yeah.
And with lavender in between. Getting ready to bloom.
Parsnips? Is that what it is?
Cabbage peas. And parsnips.
Something like that.
And it looks just a bit hazy because they're underneath netting. And these are nothing. They're getting ready, and this is a trellis that Tommy built this week.
I just planted cucumbers, but they haven't sprouted yet. Dragging this back in, so next time you come back.
Because you'll eat it?
Because I bolted too quick. This is onions. There's a couple leftover potatoes here. And there's a whole host of things. Different types of peppers, beets, squash, Brussels sprouts.
And these are the grapes. Look at the grapes.
Grapes on both sides here. Last year's and this year.
Sweet. And those will be tomatoes.
There's a little tomato that sprouted from last year.
And that looks like parsley.
Alright.
Thank you, babe. And more trees. They're fruit trees, but I don't remember what they are. Behind it is the new arbor, and I'll show you that in a minute. So these all have their own watering system. These are last year's grapes. And those are this year's, because last year there was hops on this side. It's very early morning here. Those are flowering chives, and Tom just put those in. Isn't this getting pretty, huh? These are the softest little pillows. Some new mulch. And that's an old forsythia bush. This is the new arbor. And the reason for the arbor are the kiwis.
Must have been something big.
I know.
It wasn't a chipmunk.
I wonder if it was that fox.
Yeah, maybe. That's annoying.
It is.
So,
Unfortunately, something dug in here last night. Right down to the, right underneath the mulch. It's a constant battle. Strawberries. Don't they look beautiful? This is Colin's tree. It's a fancy dogwood that we got as a gift last year. Tom got as a gift last year. In memory of Colin. These are the planters that we planted in last week's video. They look healthy. They do. They love it. Wow. Mm. I like to deadhead the flowers. The color of those cosmos. Oh, I'm sorry, Gerbera daisies. And this is the rose trellis that Tom built this week. And I forget what these are, but maybe you can leave it in the comments. I think there's a little tag in there somewhere. I know that this is Lady of Shalott, and they smell heavenly. It's full of buds and beautiful flowers. Heavy with flowers. These two are different. Crown Princess Margarita. And they smell beautiful too. And the roses are so dainty. Look at these buds, how cute. So sweet. The color is peach, it's so pretty. And there's another one of these ground covers. Yeah. Yep. There's a couple of other plants we bought. There's another little planter that goes with the refashioned pots from last week's video. There's all the plants in the incubator. Tom gave a bunch away yesterday. Can't wait to drink the chamomile tea. This new pineapple. And he always does really good with lemon trees. This one grew lemons last year. And this one he took from a friend who couldn't grow it. Something everywhere. So this is the room that I painted this week, and it literally did take me a week. The closet on the right, that's not done yet. The doors are off, and Tom has to redo the inside of the closet. It has a lot of stuff in it, so he's gonna do that himself with the paints that are left over. But yeah, didn't get a lot of great pictures at first, but Tom loves the door. Yeah, he said it looks like an old house door, and it does. It looks beautiful. All the rooms in the house have the black hardware, so that's really pretty. And this is some of his brother's things. And Tom moved Colin's things, many of them, up to this room, and his dad moved downstairs. So I refinished it in the fashion of Colin, a little bit anyway. And I like to paint little glass jars, and then I did them over with a few twigs and little bits of stone. As you can see, this is the kind of things that Colin used to do in his decorating. And so, yeah, it's really sweet now. There's nothing hanging on the walls yet, but it looks beachy. Yeah, really pretty. Such a pretty space. It was so dark before. Now it's very cheerful. Yep. So this is one of the jars that I did before. And that's the table that I did before. That's Snickers. Yeah. Well, it's time to go back to PA.